Wow, did you see the stock market yesterday? Everything was down. You can go from stocks to cryptocurrency. With few exceptions, everything was really down. That was crazy. Why is the stock down yesterday so much? I'll tell a few reasons in this video, okay? So why are the stocks down yesterday? I know I'm going a day after, but I did a lot of research to try to figure out why. The first reason that I found is OMICRON. Omicron is spreading more all over the world and people are starting scared. We go from Japan to Israel to Morocco. They are closing the borders. They don't want foreign people coming to the country. So they are tightening up. Brazil yesterday, in the last 24 hours, had a record of cases. They had 132,000 new cases. US had 546,000 cases. France had 464 cases. And guess what? Italy had 228,000 new cases. So there's a lot of new cases coming out and people are getting scared. The only good thing, and thank God to that, is that people are not dying like they were in the beginning of the pandemic. So the death rate is down, but the contamination is going crazy. So be careful out there, okay? Especially you. My second reason, before I go into my second reason, let me do a quick disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. So before buying any stocks or investment, make sure to follow up with a financial advisor, okay? The second reason is the Federal Reserve. Plans from the Federal Reserve to increase interest rate in coming months are hampering the stock market as investors are taking their money out of the stocks, especially growth stocks. So if you're not selling any stocks, make sure that you smash the like button and smash the subscribe button because YouTube love when you guys do that and this video can go to more people. My third reason yesterday is the big elephant in the room. And guess what? Goldman Sachs missed Wall Street estimates and that make a lot of investors unhappy. But let's watch what Jim Cramer has to say about it and I'll comment on that.
Company I worked at in the 80s. Let's talk about Goldman Sachs. Goldman reported today. Here's what we learned. The company capped off a year in which it had record net revenues, record net earnings, record earnings per share. They were number one in mergers and acquisitions, number one in equity, number one in equity-related offerings, highest global market net revenues in 12 years, record asset management net revenues, and record consumer and wealth management revenues. So you think, hey, that stock's got to explode higher, right? Nope. It was down almost 7%, at one point down about 10%. You think Goldman must be radioactive with that kind of decline? Something that we don't know? Well, I put my Geiger counter to it, and I found nothing. Even as everybody and his brother was saying that compensation was exploding and Goldman would be crushed by inflation. It's just not true. Goldman's not desperate to find new people willing to pay the millions. They actually paid less this year than last. I mean, go read the documents. Maybe this is as good as it gets. That's that last great quarter scenario. Certainly possible. But Goldman's business was supposedly as good as it gets in 2016, in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, earning almost $60 per share in 2021. I mean, every year was better than last. Every year that was supposed to be worse was turned to be better. No COVID asterisk, just better. We did hear some disquieting things from JP Morgan last week about how Jamie Dimon's talking about outspending all of his financial technology competitors. He does compete against them. Goldman, not so much. That said, the analysts are forecasting a total collapse in Goldman's earnings this year. The collective wisdom, if you can call it that, says that Goldman will earn $40 this year, fully one-third less than it did last year because of increased expenses. But when you go over the fine print, one thing's clear. Goldman Sachs is pretty much in complete control of its expenses. If some M&A partner is going to earn $10 million this year because he brought in $60 million in fees, and then those fees fall to $40 million, that partner's not guaranteed to make $10 million again. He may not even make $2 million. I know the firm. It's variable. Both ways. That's how the bonus structure works. They're in control of the bonus.
Like my opinion, it makes no sense why Goldman Sachs is down 7%. I understand going down 1 or 2. It missed the the estimate, so you will go down, but 7% is a little bit too dramatic. My opinion is the market is looking for this much reason to just wipe out some of the companies, and that's what Goldman Sachs gave. If you don't give a perfect report, and even giving a perfect report, it still goes down.
It's crazy.
All companies are being punished. Doesn't matter if you have a good PE, if you're profitable. I understand that if your company is not profitable, you will hurt. But if you have like a company that's profitable, the stock should not go that much down. It should not go down at all, right? Like for example, Beyond Meat just did a contract with KFC to put their products all over KFC, and they're going down. Like news like that should just make the stock go up 10%, but no, it's not the case right now.
Look, I know enough about trading, thank you, training ground Goldman, that when you get this kind of big selling like we saw in the stock today, the sellers aren't done. It means there's more to come. What's happening is we have to get all of the scaredy cats out of this market. Many of them are also fat cats, by the way, and then make you start thinking about individual companies and owning a stake in them.
I did like Jim Cramer yesterday's show. I think it was spot on. My opinion is spot on. I'm a bullish guy. I'm a believer. I think the market will turn around, and I'm evidence-based by what happens before. Market goes down, goes up, goes down, goes up. That's normal. You got some external reason like OMICRON or Federal Reserve. It influences the market. But I'm bullish, so I still buy on a dollar cost average basis, and I buy every week. And just for example, my YouTube portfolio. If you're new to this channel, let me tell this. I have a YouTube portfolio that I put $100 every week. I start in the first week of January, and right now I have 6 stocks, and I want to grow all the way to 10 or 12 stocks by the last week of this year, 2022, December. And I just invest. Doesn't matter what, doesn't matter how's the market. And my goal is just to beat the market. Beat the market, beat the inflation. I'll be really happy. I started my portfolio with $300. It's down 5.13%, about $9. And that's okay. I knew Q1, Q2, the first 6 months of the year is gonna be a little traumatic, especially with the stock that I pick. For example, Tesla. Tesla is down on my portfolio 9.45%. I'm okay with that. It will grow. I have a belief that it's a solid company. It's going to grow in the second semester. Nvidia is down 11.96% on my portfolio. And again, it's going to be good. Soon as the economy stabilizes, the metaverse on cryptocurrency will increase. And guess what? Nvidia go with that. The third one's Apple stock. I believe in the company, so I'm buying. I don't care that's 5.4% down. I still gonna buy more Apple and pays dividends. NEO, a lot of people think it's too speculative, but I do believe Wall Street analysts believe that this stock should be about $80. So if I'm buying at 30, I'm buying a discount. Yesterday I bought on the 29th. I'm fine with that. And the only problem with NEO is in China. If it was in US, it would be on the $80, $100 stock. But in China, there's more fear, more risk. So, but we'll stick with that right now. The fourth one is Pfizer, and that one I have no idea why it's 3.8% down. But they are coming with a new vaccine for the OMICRON that's coming out in March, if I'm not wrong. If I'm wrong, please put a comment down there. Smash the like button. It helped me a lot. So I don't know why Pfizer is down, but I have a belief that it will change in the next couple of months. Then I have the 2 stocks that are in the green on my portfolio is Coca Cola. Coca Cola is 1.62% up. That's great. And Abbvie, it's a pharmaceutical, is 2.4% up. Go Abbvie. Cryptocurrency. Let's start talking about Bitcoin. At the time I record this video, Bitcoin was down in the 24-hour period 0.89%. And you know, it's a risky market. It's a fearful market. Risky stocks like crypto will go down. I'm not too worried about that. I'll keep buying the dollar cost average basis. Ethereum is 2.28% down, and Ethereum Bitcoin goes in the same direction all the time. But Ethereum usually go lower than Bitcoin, and usually go higher than Bitcoin. So Ethereum always go up and down with Bitcoin, so I'm not worried about that. Then crypto.com, I know some people might not like that stock too much. I do love it, and I keep buying. So I believe the company will grow a lot, especially with all the market that they're putting out there. And then I have my 3 on the metaverse. Metaverse is great. I think it's gonna explode, and Nvidia is gonna go with them. The first one is the decentraland, Mana, aka Mana, is down 1.07% in the 24 hours period. Axie Infinity 4.19%, and SandBox, that's probably my favorite. Shout out to Snoop Dogg, and it's 3.19%. But that's all for today. If you see any value in this video, please don't forget to subscribe. It does help me a lot. It helped me immensely. Press the like button, put comments, let me know how I'm doing, and you know, have a great day. Thank you.